So what you gotta do on the third note, after you invited your relatives, after you invited your immediate friends, now you have to start inviting people you don't know. Who are they? The security guard, the cleaner, the teacher, anybody you see around you, the person beside you when you sat on the bus, the bystanders, people waiting for the bus, anybody you meet along the way. Try to start a conversation with them. First, okay, is what we call the form, FORM. When you approach people, you don't just immediately start talking about AIM Global. First, you have to build rapport. Okay? First, start talking about family. Good morning, brother. How are you today? So, are you going to work now? Okay, are you single? Are you married? How many children do you have? My name is Johnny. What is yours? You know, first start talking about the family. Second, start talking about occupation. By the way, my name is Johnny. I'm working here in this company. How about you? Where do you work? How many years have you been working there? So, by this time you have earned a lot. Where is your workplace? Anything regarding work. Number 3 is what we call recreation. Brother, what is your hobby? You like playing basketball? You like playing chess? You like playing cricket? During your off, where do you usually go? Do you watch movies? Do you go to the park? Okay. Then, after the recreation, you talk about the message. What do you want to share? Then start talking about AIM Global. Maybe along the course of your chat, you're gonna hear some keywords. Like maybe he's suffering from diabetes. Maybe he has high cholesterol. And those keywords you're gonna use to be able to start a conversation on AIM Global. Or maybe he'll be talking about financial difficulty. Then you have an opportunity to that point to start sharing AIM Global. So the technique here is don't start talking about AIM Global immediately. Start with F, family, O, occupation, R, recreation, and lastly, the message, FORM. Next, after inviting on your second year, okay, you're gonna use all these learnings, these skills that you've learned to be in full blast on your second year. This is gonna be a lot of hard work, a lot of pains and sacrifices, so that on your third year, you're gonna reap what you sow. You're gonna harvest. On your third year, you're gonna start earning big. You'll start mentoring your group, start teaching your people, start motivating your downlines. On your third year, okay, this is gonna be an icing on the cake. Means this is the time you really earn big, okay, and you become a leader. You become a general. But before you become a general, you have to undergo strict training, and you have to train yourself, discipline yourself, and it's not gonna be easy. So that is basically the 3-year retirement plan. Now, what are the basic ingredients or the requirements to be able to become successful here in this business? Number one is very important, is your attitude. Attitude will either make you or will either break you in this kind of business. If you have a good attitude, you're gonna go far. But if you have a very bad attitude, you're not gonna go anywhere. They say a bad attitude is like a flat tire. You're gonna reach nowhere unless you really change it. So again, attitude is very important. Okay, you have to let go of your negative attitude. You have to change yourself, be a positive person, okay, and be a person full of hope. And this is the time that you need to reformat the way you think. That's why attitude is really very important. Second, you have to have your dream. Do you think dreams are important? Imagine a mountain climber who will throw his rope up and anchor himself. Once the rope is anchored on top of the mountain, then he will start to pull himself up. Dreams are basically the same thing, just like the anchor. Dreams are our anchor, and we're gonna work hard just to pull ourselves up towards that anchor. So without dreams, we will never go anywhere. Without our dreams, we cannot reach the top of the mountain. That is why dreams are very important. And when you dream big, guys. Dreams doesn't cost anything. It is free. So don't try to minimize your dream. You have to maximize the dream. You have to be realistic. It has to be achievable. And dream big, guys. Next, it is very important that you have the right kind of skills. The skills on inviting, the skills on prospecting, the skills on presentation. Always remember the SW3 technique. SW stands for some will, some won't, so what? It only means one thing. Some will join you, some will not join you, so what? You move on, keep it up. Whatever happens, people will be joining you. Whatever happens, people will not be joining you. But the point is, you have to move on. You should never stop. You should never get emotional. Just continue on what you are doing. Next, you're gonna have to establish your belief system. You have to believe in number one, the company. That the company is the best company in the industry. We are the number one multi-level marketing company in the whole world. Number two, you have to believe in the products. We have to believe that our products is very effective because ourselves, we have tried for it. And based on our experience, we believe that our products are good. That is why every time we share it by heart. We have to believe in our marketing plan. We have to believe that our marketing plan is the best marketing plan in the industry. Next, we have to believe in your upline. Your upline joined the business first. That is why you have to believe in him. But if your upline is a new joiner, then you have to move up. The next person in line who is more senior and who is more experienced in the business. You have to believe in your upline because your upline will never teach you anything bad. The main goal of your upline is to make you rich. Because if you become rich, your upline automatic becomes rich. So your upline will never teach you anything bad. In employment, if somebody in the company becomes better than you, it is going to be a threat to your promotion. But here in AIM Global, if somebody becomes better than you, if your downline becomes better than you, it is an advantage. Next, you have to believe in your downline. Sooner or later, you're gonna have people under you. You're gonna have your members. You're gonna have your group. And you have to believe in them. Maybe some of your members will not be that active and some may be active. respect each and every one. Maybe some people are not active because they are currently having some personal problems, some personal issues, that it is in their head, that is, they are not able to do AIM Global seriously. Respect them, give them time. Sooner or later, they're gonna come back. And for those people who are active, some may be giving 10% of their time, some may be giving 50% of their time, and some may be giving 100% of their time. Respect each and everyone. Remember, we are not paying for them to work for us. We should be glad that they join your team, and we should be glad that we already earned from them. And because of that, we need to respect them. Respect your downline. Never ever fight or argue with your downline. Next, we have to love and respect and believe in our cross line. Our cross line are members from other groups. It is our culture in AIM Global to help each other. Even though we will not earn from this person, but we have to help out every time they need our help. Why? Because there will come a time that we're gonna be needing their help. Maybe our cross line is coming from another country and they're asking help from us. We should help them as much as we can, because there will come a time that maybe we have prospects in that country and we will be needing their help for assistance. And trust me, it always happens. That's why we have to love, help out, and respect and believe in our cross line. Next, we have to believe, very importantly, we have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe that we can do it. We have to believe that everything is possible. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe that we are eagles and eagles can fly. We have to believe that all these challenges we will be able to overcome. And it is because if you don't believe in yourself, then who will believe in you? Next, last but not the least, but the most important one, we have to believe in our God. We have to believe that God is always there. We have to believe that God will protect us. We have to believe that God will be on our way to guide us and help us in all the challenges. That's why every day we have to start the day with prayer, end the day with prayer, lift everything up to the Lord. And believe me, if your heart is clean and your goal is to help people, every time God will be with you during your presentations. The next ingredient that is very important is to have your tools. Tools means you cannot go to war without any weapon. You have to have your armor, you have to have your sword, your shield to be able to fight. So here in AIM Global, you have to have your own tools also. You have to have your clear book. You have to print out the slides for your presentation. You have to have a clear books to bring with you. It's gonna be your Bible. You're gonna bring it everywhere you go, so that every time there is a chance, you can present the business using your clear book. So you have to make a way to get one. You're gonna get slides and print it out and put it in a folder. Okay, make it nice and beautiful and bring it with you all the time. Next, you're gonna have your own whiteboard and your marker, so that every time you have a chance and opportunity, you can present to people. You have to have your paper, your blank sheets, and your pen, so that every time you can have a chance to do table presentation, you have the tools to help you out. Next, you have to have the right skills and the right attitude and the new you. You cannot bring your old self to the presentation, because if you are emotional, you're gonna get hurt. If you're not prepared, you're gonna get hurt. That is why it is very important to prepare the new you. Next, what we call is this business a rejection business. It is very normal that you're gonna get rejected and you cannot escape from rejection. It's basically when you are courting a girl. Not all the girls you like will gonna like you. Not all the girls you give flowers will say yes to you. Some will say yes, some will like you, but still some will not. And that is a fact. Same thing in AIM Global. This is a rejection business. Prepare for a lot of rejections. That is normal. But the main important thing here is you have to move on. You have to struggle and move on. Don't be emotional. The difference between a professional networker and an amateur networker is that professional networkers got rejected a lot more times as compared to the amateur networker. So if you want to become good in this business, if you want to become a professional networker, you're gonna experience a lot of rejections. So start saving a lot of rejections from now on. Start looking for rejections. Expect rejections. Okay? So every time you get rejected, it only means one thing, that you are doing the business. Because if you are not getting rejected, you are not doing the business. If after 1 month you get rejected and you get hurt, it only means one thing, that you have not been rejected that much. So to be able to withstand the hurt and the pain of rejection, you have to get rejected as much as you can. Get rejections every day. Invite people every day. Share the business every day so that you get as much as rejections that you can. Because if you invite once a week and you get rejected once a week, it's gonna take time before you overcome this pain. But if every day of your life you bring people in the office and they don't join you, they reject you, they don't like to come with you, guys, believe me, you're in the right track. Believe me, if you experience all these things, you're gonna make good. You're gonna do big here in this business. So that is very important. This is a rejection business, and it's very important to overcome your fear, because your fear will be the one to limit you. Your fear will be the one to stop you. So you have to conquer your fears and you have to conquer your doubts. Don't try to doubt the system. The system is already proven. There has been a lot of millionaires created by AIM Global. It is guaranteed. You do this seriously, you're gonna be a millionaire soon. Don't doubt the company. Don't doubt anything about AIM Global. What you need to doubt is your own doubts. Okay? Now, if you go out there, some people will distract you. Some people will tell you, why did you join this business? You're crazy. That is a stupid business. Guys, these people are what we call the dream stealers. You see, you're dreaming for yourself. You're dreaming for your family. You want to do good in AIM Global. You want to achieve all your objectives and your goals. And suddenly, this guy gonna stop you from your dreams. This guy is gonna steal your dream. This guy is gonna tell you, stop doing AIM Global. This guy is gonna tell you, AIM Global is hard. This guy is gonna tell you, nothing will happen in this AIM Global. Guys, look at the life of this guy who is telling you this. Is he living a good life? Is he able to achieve his dreams? If not, then what's the reason for you to believe in him? You are the driver of your life. You control your life. You decide for yourself. not these people. You know what is good for you. That is why you have to stand for what you want. So basically guys, these are the main ingredients or the main requirements, okay, that you have to keep in mind to stay in this business. So before I stop, I just want to leave you very important things. Number one, maintain your excitement. Every day you have to be excited, okay? You have to think big, to be creative, think of new things, think out of the box, how you can create a big group, okay? And number two, always listen to your upline. You have to have the yes upline attitude, okay? And number three, don't forget to offer everything to God. Again, as I've said, start the day with prayer and end the day with prayer. Offer everything to God, because with God, nothing is impossible. So again, my soldier, you are a soldier of the war. And before you go to war, you have to prepare yourself, body, heart, and mind. Be strong, be brave. This is your mentor, Mike Visceral. Thank you and good morning.